Hi, everyone. Happy Monday to everybody. Welcome to Dozen Cats Wellness Tarot. I'm Kelly, aka Dozen Cats, and this is the weekly wellness reading. And I thought I would do it live for a change. I normally do this as a pre recorded video, but hey, what the heck? Why not? Got to change things up. So, hope everyone had a great weekend. Hope that you got some time to relax and rest and do some things that you enjoy doing. We are literally waiting for a snowstorm here in Ontario. It's supposed to happen on Wednesday. Yay. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. So this is a reading that I do every Monday. It's called the Weekly Wellness Reading, and it's to provide some gentle guidance, some food for thought, something to help us as we navigate throughout the week in terms of keeping our vibration high. And so hopefully you enjoy it. Hopefully it resonates. So I've got a collection of tarot cards and oracle cards here, and I will drop the camera down so you can watch me pull those cards in a moment. I'm going to get another deck out. What's coming up for Dozen Cats this week, if anyone is interested? So on Friday, on Friday at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, we're going to have just a good time. We have tarot with the A-Team. Cards and chat with the A-Team is what I've called it. So Allie from Heart and Soul Connected, Anna Banana, Cartomancy Mesquite, aka Angela, and Ivana Intuitive will join me at 7 p.m. Eastern. So it should be a lot of fun. So I hope that you guys can tune in for that. Yesterday I was on with Nancy Jean's Garden. We were doing past life readings, and she is thinking about doing that again. We had such a great amount of response over that. So we're thinking of going back on Thursday, but that time is yet to be determined. So please make sure that you're subscribed and that you hit the notification bell so that you get the notifications and then you don't miss anything. Right? All right. So I'm just sorting my cards out because half of them are upside down. That's never a good sign to start. So how is everyone doing? Hopefully you're having a great start to your Monday. I know most of us don't enjoy Mondays, but it is what it is, right? All right, friends, here we go. Let's drop this camera down and let's pull some cards. All right. Let me grab the button here. And there we go. There we have it. All right. So let's start with the Guardian Angel Messages Tarot. And let's see what message Spirit has for us for the week of January 23rd through the 29th of 2023 in terms of our overall wellness. Message for the collective, please, Spirit, for the week of January 23rd through the 29th of 2023 in terms of our overall wellness. All right, here we go. Well, that was fast. We have the Ace of Earth or the Ace of Pentacles coming out. I will show you all these cards once I get them all laid down. We have the Three of Air or the Three of Swords coming out. That was me. I apologize if you guys can hear noise in the background. The clouds are out here because it snowed overnight. Anything else, Spirit? And we have the Eight of Air. Okay. On the bottom of the deck, we have the Lover's card. So the Ace of Earth, this is coming in the past position, the Ace of Pentacles. This is about abundance. It's about opportunities. It's about planting the seed to create the dreams, the life, right? The opportunities. It's about using the resources that you have to make your dreams sort of happen. Next up, we have the Three of Air, or the Three of Swords. This is about sorrow. It can be about heartbreak, can be about an opportunity to start to heal from that heartbreak. It can be a situation of forgiveness. Next up we have, and this is sort of like in the challenge position. Good morning, Claudia. How are you, my friend? Happy Monday. Good to see you here. Next up we have the Knight of Air, or the Knight of Swords. And this is sitting in the challenge position. So the Knight of Swords is a very like determined, very motivated, very sort of analytical kind of person, sort of energy. And it is someone who's very strategic. So someone who's very cautious and thoughtful when they make their plans, right? In the outcome position, we have the Eight of Air, or the Eight of Swords. This is self-doubt. It's confusion. It's about feeling like bound, blocked, stuck kind of energy. On the bottom of the deck, we've got the Lover's card. The Lover's card is about relationships. It's about emotions. It's about choices. It's about harmony, right? Bringing two energies together and having them operate as one, right? So what I feel like here is that everything was going along smoothly. You were making progress, making strides, moving towards something, a goal, a situation, right? It could be money related or job related, or it can be people related, because pentacles are securities, right? And securities are foundations. It can be about your family as well. And then something has happened that has caused you some kind of upset, some kind of heartbreak. And you're having difficulty sorting out how you want to react to it, how you want to move past it. And that is why the outcome position is this self-doubt and confusion. I feel very much like you're sort of stuck on the fact that you can't believe that someone did that to you. It's kind of like that kind of energy. So let's pull some oracle cards here and see what else we can get in terms of how we deal with these emotions. Whenever someone hurts us, intentionally or unintentionally, it is so important for us to recognize, first and foremost, the feelings that we have. It's important for us to navigate those feelings, whether that means that you speak to the person or the persons involved, whether that means that you allow yourself to forgive the hurt feelings and release the burden of carrying that hurt feeling and claiming your power back. The weight of that issue or situation really does play on you, and then your inner self-critic can start. You can do some self-sabotaging. None of that is positive, nor does it lift your vibration. And so let's see what else Spirit has to say in terms of being able to navigate these feelings. I'm doing pretty good. Thanks for asking, Claudia. I'm doing pretty good, my friend. All right. This is the Spirit. What is this deck called? Messages from the Spirits of Nature Oracle. All right. So we've got the river and the flow. So this could be two things, but the first thing that I think that it is about navigation, right? The navigating of the obstacles, the navigating of the challenges, the ability to be able to sort of see the obstacle and sort of swerve around it, right? So taking it in stride, right? What does that mean? It means being able to let stuff roll off your back, not carrying that burden, right? Being able to release it. Well, how do we do that? Because it's so easy to say it, right? How do we do it? This is the Power of Surrender Oracle. I love this deck. How do we do it? We have surrender stress. Look at that beautiful image on that card. Stretching yourself out, opening yourself up, right? Releasing those burdens and that toxicity, that negativity, those hurt feelings, and inviting that beautiful sunlight and that joy into you. So the message on this card reads, take a few deep breaths and exhale the tension you've built up in your body. Let the stress go as you come back to your center. This is about reclaiming your power, right? The forgiveness thing is difficult for anyone, no matter who you are, no matter what your situation is, if this is what this is. And oftentimes we get confused when we think that forgiveness is tied to writing someone a check and saying, yep, it's okay that you can treat me, this particular way. What this is about, what forgiveness really is about allowing you to reclaim your power. It is about you releasing that burden, that negativity, that toxicity, releasing that from your person, allowing your shoulders to drop back down instead of holding them up tight because you're so stressed. That's what forgiveness does for you. And we often forget that. It doesn't mean that it's okay what they did, what they said, what happened. It means that you are releasing that weight and that negativity from carrying it on your back. Hi, Miriam. Happy Monday, my friend. How are you? It's good to see you. Thank you, everyone, for popping in. This was an unexpected live, not announced, of course. So I do appreciate it. Please do give a thumbs up. Whoop, and there we go. All right. So this is Oracle of the Fairies. So we've got the situation. We've got, what we want to try to do, how we're going to try to do it. And now we've got believe in magic. The message on this card says, open your eyes and see the magic that is all around in nature. The Fairy of the Northern Lights says you are part of nature, so you are magical too. So suggesting that we could go outside to find the calm, to find the peace, to find the serenity, to find the sort of motivation to move forward. I have often said that personally for myself, that I have gone outside and just really got quiet, right? Really allow myself to just hear my own breathing, and I still hear everything around me. I acknowledge everything around me, but I really allow myself to just take in all of the living, lovely blessings and energies that are around me, right? Acknowledge the scent of the flowers, acknowledge the, beautiful trees and their strength and with their trunks and their roots digging down into the ground. Acknowledge the insects, running around on the ground. Acknowledge the bees trying to get the pollen from the flowers, all of those kinds of things. Just allow yourself to get very quiet, very centered, because when you do that, you're getting yourself grounded, right? You are planting your feet firmly on the ground, and you're allowing yourself to sort of pick up all of that energy that's right in front of you. You're simplifying life, you're de-stressing, you're realizing and recognizing and acknowledging that you are just a speck in the universe amongst all the other blessings that you see in front of you, all the other energies. And sometimes when we do that, it allows us to sort of see what's really important. It allows us to sort of take that deep breath in and exhale our stress out. All right. Good morning, JR. Hi, Genealogy Junkie. Happy Monday, everybody. Thank you for popping in. Thank you for being here. Appreciate you all. All right. So the next card is from the Prism Oracle. And the Prism Oracle is a lovely deck. Very colorful. And I really enjoy it. Lots of great spreads in the book, too. I mean, it's a very tiny book, and there's only a few spreads, but I like them. All right. What? Okay. Well, friends, you just can't make this up. Look at the cards that we just got here. We've got consciousness and happiness. So the going outside, the being in nature, right? That is you reclaiming your consciousness, right? Standing in the moment, right? Being in that moment. Being in that moment and acknowledging the moment is what's going to bring you back to a happiness way of being, a happiness way of thinking, a more positive overall, right? Beautiful. I will throw some cards for you guys once I finish this up if you want. This is from the Mini Chakra Love deck. That card wants to come out. But let's see if we have anything else, if Spirit has anything else for us. And then if you want some cards, just let me know. Pop your question in the chat. I'll put myself back on the camera and we'll do some of that. This is the weekly wellness reading that I'm doing here. Okay, so this is the card that Spirit wants us to see. This is from the throat chakra. The throat chakra is all about communication. It's about being heard. It's about listening. It's about speaking your truth. It's about acceptance and belonging. The stone that they mention here is Amazonite. And the message is creativity. Use creativity to transform your pain into positivity. So maybe you go outside and you draw a picture of the scene that you see. Maybe you create a visualization because you can't go outside. Maybe you live where I do and it's snowing like you know what outside. Maybe you do a visualization to transport yourself to an outside scene. Maybe you do a puzzle. Maybe you paint something. Maybe you write in a journal and express yourself in the written form, because saying it out loud, or perhaps you could try mirror work. That's also can be a creative process. Or maybe you just decide, you know what? I'm going to start a cooking class. Now, what does cooking have to do? Well, if it makes you happy, if it's something that you want to try, if it's something that you want to do, it's going to boost your overall happiness. So use creativity to transform your pain into positivity. We often hear recording artists, right, say that writing a song is how they emotionally handle situations and stress. So it's that type of energy. So that's the weekly wellness reading for this week. It's about claiming your power back and really getting in touch with your core, right? The beautiful, lovely blessings that we all have that are around us all the time. That's the weekly wellness reading. So now I'll pop myself back up here on the camera and say hello to everybody. Hello. So if anyone wants a reading, absolutely do let me know. I am here for it. It is Monday morning. Why the heck not? That's what I'm saying, friends. Why the heck not? Absolutely, you can get a reading, JR. Let me just take a drink of my water here. So everybody's getting ready to start their day. I love it. Happy Monday to everybody. All right. Oh my gosh, that sounds fabulous, Claudia. I love that. That sounds fabulous. Okay. JR, what kind of reading do you want, love? Do you just want like a general, or you have something a little more specific in mind? I can't do the sushi thing, but I think it's fabulous. It's funny. I don't think I'm a picky eater, but I know I am a picky eater. I like nothing new. I like what I like, the tried and true, and I stick to that, and I don't really go outside of that box. I'm not really a live on the edge of live on the edge kind of person. So I'm that kind of girl that goes to a restaurant and literally will like order a thing off the menu, and if it's great, I will always go to that restaurant and I will always order the same thing. I will never change it. I will never order anything different. So JR, just let me know what kind of reading you want, love. If you want like a regular general, or if it's specific about a situation. If anyone else wants a reading, let me know. I'm here for it. Got my cards ready. I think that's fantastic, Claudia. I really do. Love the idea of giving an experience for a gift. Beautiful. All right, we'll wait for JR to let me know what kind of reading they're looking for. Good morning, Jan's Free. Happy Monday, my friend. It's good to see you. Thank you for joining us. We're doing readings this morning. I just did the weekly wellness reading that I normally, do pre-recorded. So you can watch that back if you're interested after. But if you're looking for a reading, just let me know. I'm here for it. Oh, it's 5 a.m. there. Good grief, my friend. Are you always up this early? I love it. I love getting up early in the morning. I think I get that from my dad. My dad used to go to bed extremely early, and then he'd get up super early in the morning. There's something very peaceful about the quiet of the morning. And many times people have said that I'm the idea girl, right? I come up with all kinds of ideas about all kinds of things. And I think that I get that from my dad. So my dad used to sit at the kitchen table, and he would drink his tea. And he always had what he called foolscap, taking you back there a bit. So like a pad of paper, right? And he would just sit there and create all kinds of things. He would design things to build outside. He would, marketing schemes, or, the newest invention or whatever. He would just sit there for hours and write things down. And I love getting up first thing in the morning when it's quiet and coming back here to the office, what I call my office, and going into like Canva, for example, and creating, something, or, working on a spread or something of that nature. Like I love doing stuff like that. Early morning really, really makes me happy. Oh, I see. Okay, Jan's Free. Oh, you've been up for hours, Claudia? Good grief. I've been up since about 5:30. Like 5:30 my time. It's 8:11 here where I am now. So I don't know where JR went. But like I said, if you guys want a card, want a reading, let me know. Or we could do this. I could just we'll just chat. Let's just chat. What are you guys all drinking? What are you doing? Are you having breakfast? I'm actually drinking a giant mug of, well, it's not giant. It's a giant mug, but it's not full. It's water. And it's funny, I never used to be able to drink water in the morning. I need to have like food in my stomach. But new thing, and I love it. It's good stuff. And it's nice and cold. And I like cold water. My husband likes warm water. Well, not warm, but like room temperature. So I like cold water. We're sharing all kinds of things this morning. What can I tell you? We have a Quincy in the window there. Sitting back there. Watching the snowfall is what he's doing. Miriam's drinking coffee. Good morning, Linda. How are you, my friend? Happy Monday to you. Of course, you could get a card. Genealogy Junkie, you can also get that answered for you. Absolutely. Jazz Free says, I brew ginger water, helps the bladder. Interesting. Interesting. Love that. All right. Genealogy Junkie says, do you see any family engagements coming up for me this year? Oh, JR, I'm so sorry to hear that. Of course I will, love. Absolutely. I did ask a couple of times for you to put that in there, so I apologize. Obviously, you got some things going on there. Let me... Actually, I hope that this is okay, Genealogy Junkie. We're going to put JR up there on the screen first. And let's see what we can get for you. So, JR, not sure if this will help or not, but you can get yourself an amethyst crystal, right? It's great for healing overall. You can get yourself a smoky quartz if you happen to have any of these like around you or available, right? The smoky quartz will help to ground you, and it's not overpowering. Don't forget that you can do your tapping. Of course, Jan's free. Don't forget that you can do your tapping, JR, to help calm you down, right? Stop the adrenaline flow. Know that you have all of our love and all of our support, that we're all behind you, so you're not alone. Literally imagine that we are all holding your hand and feel the power of our support and our love. All right, Spirit, what can you tell me about JR? Oh, that's so nice, you guys. All right, so JR, you've got, you're feeling really sensitive about this. I got the Knight of Cups, feeling really, really sensitive about it. You know, your emotions are high. Obviously, that makes perfect sense, right? Then we've got the Ten of Pentacles. So, you know, normally this is the happy family card, right? The stable foundation, the support, the love, the joy. And I'm wondering to myself if you're feeling something about this. I feel that it's there for you, that you have a good family foundation, that you have a lot of support around you, you have people that you can count on, and that people count on you. It doesn't feel negative in any way, right? Now, the Ten of Pentacles being, Pentacles is also about your health, okay? So the 10 is as high as you can go in terms of you're going to complete a cycle. So whatever this is that you're doing, I think that you're doing the right thing, right? I think that it's all going to be okay. Lastly, we have the Chariot. Okay, so the Chariot are things happening quickly, things happening like picking up speed. So it feels unexpected. Maybe even a bit shocking. Maybe that's why you're so stressed or you're so nervous about it. But the Chariot is also about blending energies. It's also about success, and it's also about your free will. So in terms of you going to the ER, and I'm not asking you to tell us what's going on with you. I would prefer that you don't, actually. What I'm trying to say to you is that you are taking charge of this situation, right? And you are facing fears, and it's nerve-wracking for anyone to be in that position. On the bottom of the deck, you've got the King of Swords, and the King of Swords is the person who sits high atop a perch, sort of scanning the area. He's very analytical. He's very strategic. He's a great communicator. He's very intellectual. So it's that type of energy, meaning you are in total control of this situation, right? That you're breaking the situation down, trying to understand it, try to do your research about it, trying to get all the facts about it. You know what I mean? Like you're prepared, right? So, which is lovely, because when we go into things without being prepared, that's when we can throw ourselves off, right? I'm going to throw some oracle cards here for you, see what else we can get. I think everything's going to be fine. Obviously, you're nervous, and that makes total sense. JR, you can also do the box breathing as well. And the box breathing is, the same count, the same hold. So the same inhale, the same hold, and the same exhale. So if you pick 5 seconds, 4 seconds, something like that. So you breathe in for 4 through your nose, right? And then hold for 4 and then exhale for 4. That's box breathing. That will also help to calm you down. Okay. We've got the dandelion in healing. So this is something that is needed and necessary, and is going to sort of start the process forward for you, right? Only you know if this makes sense. This also popped out, and it's got wilderness untamed. So this is sort of like wild abandoned to me. So I don't know if this like came out of nowhere and sort of hit you upside the head, and so it was a bit surprising, a bit shocking, this situation, or if you feel at loose ends over it, like a lot of worry, a lot of stress, confusion in terms of like, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. Which, all of that makes sense. This is just such an interesting card that I just pulled. So this is from the Fairy of the Oracles. We've got fairy spotting. Okay. So it's time to go fairy spotting. It is said that seeing is believing. But in fact, the opposite is true. Believing is seeing. And so what does that mean? Well, maybe that means distraction. Maybe that means seeing the magic of what the outcome of this situation is going to be, meaning that when you get on the other side of this situation, that all new things are going to be possible. right? Because now you can sort of see the forest for the trees, if that makes sense. I want to pull 2 more cards for you here, JR. Thank you, everyone, for being here. Hi, Angela. Happy Monday to you, my friend. Wow. We've got surrender to passion. Now, let me read the message on the bottom of the card so it seems to make sense. It's the message that I think is the important bit here for you specifically, JR. Get out of your head and feel the fire in your belly. Focus on the people that ignite your passion and let it flow. So in other words, getting on the other side of this, all things are now possible. So if you had something that was holding you back, if you felt that you weren't able to do or, go or whatever the case may be, this is why this card has come out. This is letting you know that on the other side of this procedure, that new opportunities are going to present themselves for you. And I think that that's fabulous. So I think that everything's going to be okay. I think that you really need to work on your nerves. Now, I know your situation in terms of your fear of going outside. And you know that I understand that. And from me to you, I want you to close your eyes and imagine that I'm with you. Right? Cheering you on every step of the way. And I will be. It's making me cry, literally, because I can only imagine how scared you must be, in addition to what you're doing. Know that I'm with you, right? You're not alone. We're all here. We send you lots of love. And we'll keep you in our prayers. And I hope that you send me an email or leave a comment under this video and let me know how you're doing, okay? I'm so glad that I came on this morning. Hi, Teresa. Happy Monday, my friend. Okay, so many blessings to you, JR. All right. I just want to make sure that I haven't missed anybody. So I've got Genealogy, Linda, and Jan's free. Hopefully I haven't missed anybody. If I have, please do let me know. Whew. All right. Thank you, Linda. I feel like I need a hug. How terrible is that? Okay. I just, I know that JR doesn't like to leave the house. And I can only imagine how difficult that must be. Well, it's not that it's not that she doesn't like to leave the house. She doesn't leave the house like I don't leave the house. So there's all of that fear playing on the situation as well as the situation itself. So, all right. So Genealogy Junkie asking if any family engagements are coming up. Right, Cat Mama? And there's 11 people in the chat, so there you go. My mama is here. All right. Just so you know, Claudia. So, friends, Claudia, for whatever reason, it seems every time Claudia pops in my chat, I see 11 somewhere. And then she does something very kind where she'll screenshot it when I'm talking about it, or when she sees the 11 and she'll send it to me. And you all know my story about 1111 and how I think, of my mom whenever I see that. So I feel like my mom is co-signing what I said to JR, and JR, if you're still listening, I hope that you heard that, because I feel like my mom was giving you a hug, which just makes me feel incredible. There you are, JR. Thank you. You, Jer, of course. You're more than welcome. All right. Oh, see, it dropped. It popped up to 11 and then it dropped. So, well, people probably don't understand why they're tuning in, and I've got tears in my eyes. So that's okay. All right. Genealogy Junkie and the family engagements coming up for you this year. Miriam says, JR, all shall be well, all shall be well. For there is a force of love moving through the universe that holds us fast and never let us go. Beautiful. No, I know there was 11 in the chat for a hot minute, and then it decreased. I have 8 now, actually. All right. Oh, wow. Wow, genealogy. Holy cow. Speaking of family engagements, good grief. Okay, we start out with the 10 of Earth, right? So this is the happy home card, right? As I was saying to JR just a moment ago, and this is a different deck, by the way. So this is traditions and security, right? It's the foundation in which we all wish that we could stand on and provide for the people that we love, right? Next to that, we have the Queen of Earth. So I'm not sure if this represents you or if this represents someone else, but it's like this. There's a situation here, right? So the Queen of Earth, who is she? What kind of energy is she? The Queen of Earth is someone who is well thought of in the community. She is someone who is, got her hands in all the cookie jars. She is someone who is like a natural healer, right? The person that everyone goes to fix their problems, to lend an ear, to borrow money, to sort of kiss their boo-boos. It's that type of energy, right? Next to that, and in the challenge position, which is very odd, we have the 10 of Water. The 10 of Water, or the 10 of Cups, is the happy family card. This is joy. This is blessings. This is like wholeness, right? It's family. It's about blessings. It's about love. And then the outcome, possibly, is the 5 of Water. So the 5 of Water is the 5 of Cups. It's disappointment, it is regret, and it is forgiveness. It is the challenge between seeing a glass half full and a glass half empty, right? If you look at this card, she's got the 3 cups that have been knocked down the ground. The 2 cups remain standing on the table, and if you were the angel behind her, you would be saying, hey, it's okay. It's okay. Don't cry. It's all right. Everything's going to be fine. Look up. Just look up. There's still 2 cups. We can fix this. But the person on the ground, they don't see the 2 cups standing upright. They're focused on the 3 cups that have fallen over. Okay, on the bottom of the deck, we've got the 2 of Air. So this is lack of direction. This is avoidance and sometimes confusion, right? Crossroads. It's confusion. So when I put all this together, I can't tell you if there's going to be a family engagement that's coming up, but there's definitely a family dynamic that is at play here, right? We start off with the happy sort of foundation and coming in from the past. Then we've got this Queen of Earth sort of right now, who seems to be causing a problem, potentially. We have the 10 of Wands, which is the joy and the blessing of family, and that's the challenge. So the challenge is to navigate this blessing, which seems odd, but what I believe is that depending on how we interact, or let's see, how do I word this? But depending on how we interact or how we embrace this Queen of Earth person will depend on how happy the family is. It's like she's in charge of the situation, right? She's controlling the outcome of the situation. And if I sort of am getting somewhere. Okay, so we've got surrender to inner peace that fell out. So this message is, what a beautiful card that is. Good morning, Beverly. Happy Monday to you, my friend. Cultivate inner peace on a daily basis. In quiet meditative moments, focus on the stillness within and enjoy this inner refuge. Others will feel your good vibes too, and your life will flow more easily. I don't know if I'm right, and it's not about me being right, but what I'm feeling is that you're trying to fix a situation that isn't yours to fix. I have a granddaughter here in Michigan, I think is close to becoming engaged, and a grandson in Arkansas who's shopping for the ring. Wow. The Queen of Earth sounds like my granddaughter. Okay. That's super interesting. What I'm picking up here is that someone is going to, okay, you know, when we have that person, doesn't mean that they're a bad person, but there's like a, you know, we're having movie night at home, for example, and you're all excited, you've been thinking about it all week, and you know, you've got like 4 movies to choose from, you've got the popcorn made, and you're all like getting cozy and getting ready, and someone decides they want to like throw a fit, right? They don't want to watch the movie that everyone else wants to watch, right? And they kind of like take the moment and sort of squeeze the joy out of it. That's what I'm feeling. That's what I'm feeling. And I hope that I'm wrong for your case. I hope that I am. So let me pull another card here. If it's your granddaughter, could your granddaughter maybe turn into, you know, like if she does get engaged to be married, is it possible that maybe she's going to, you know, that some family upset will be caused? Maybe this person won't be invited, or you know, they'll want to spend too much money. It doesn't have to be drastic, but there's something like that. It's kind of like what's the phrase that I'm thinking of? Like not like a bridezilla, but sort of like a little high maintenance, right? We've got surrender. So I feel like you might be pulled into this. Maybe like your son or your daughter will ask you to talk to that, you know, that person. It's really interesting. Below that, on the bottom of the deck, right, the 2 of Swords, the crossroads. Below that, we've got the awakening, which is taking a pause, gaining perspective, and you know, sort of trying to figure it all out, trying to navigate it. I think that you're going to be called upon to either support another, or for your infinite wisdom to be sort of passed along to someone to help that situation, right? So that's what I got for you, genealogy. Sorry that it isn't more positive, but I think that it can be positive if if the person involved just stays grounded, right? All right, Miss Linda would like one card. Let's see, I can do one card. We all know I have a problem doing just one card. How interesting that that's what you put on the screen, and this is the card that I've pulled. So desert thirst, right? So to me, thirst is you are looking for something, right? You feel maybe slightly unsatisfied. You know, when you go to the cupboard or the fridge and you're like, I'm hungry, but I have no idea what I want. Nothing's doing it for you. Do you know what I mean? Nothing's really grabbing a hold of you and saying, yes, I am the chocolate donut sitting here in the glass, you know, display. Pick me, pick me. Nothing's really grabbing you. And so I don't know if you feel slightly like just a little, like maybe a little scattered or a little, like not scattered, like in a bad way, just kind of like nothing's really doing it for you. You know what I mean? I'm going to pull a little mini chakra love card. Those are always good for quick little things that might be able to help us here. All right. For Miss Linda, please, sir. What do we have for Miss Linda? You've got the third eye chakra and trust. Trust your intuition. It is in contact with a higher source of knowledge. And the stone that they mention there is tourmaline, or tourmaline, however you want to pronounce it. So you said exactly, I'm looking for a little clarity, and you've got trust your intuition. So one more card. Gotcha. Okay, genealogy junkie. That, see, now that makes sense to me. Because, okay. I got you. So not everyone is going to be as overjoyed as she's might be. And so there could be some issues that are caused, and your infinite wisdom is going to be called upon to sort of help smooth the waters, if you understand what I mean. Thank you for that clarification. That helped me a lot. JR, we love you, and we are here for you. Quincy, say hi to JR. Say hi, JR. I'm with you, JR. Sending you lots of love, JR. Ooh, big stretch, JR. You want to come and say hi to JR? Come on, Quince. Come. Good boy. Yeah, say hi, JR. Whoop. Now, Quincy doesn't like to be held, but he's a sweet boy, aren't you, baby? Yes, you're a sweet boy. Mwah. Okay, I'm pulling you a card here, Linda. I apologize. The cat is literally standing in front of all the comments at the moment, so I can't see them. Okay. So we've got, Quincy, you have to get out of the way, sweetheart. Mommy's trying to do readings. Can you come over here? Good boy. Yes, this is a good boy. We have surrender to silence. Okay. In quiet meditation or contemplation, let go and enter the stillness within. Silence can heal and replenish you. So if you're looking for clarity, right, then get quiet and allow that moment of the quietness and the quietude of that silence to bring that clarity that you're searching for, right? And then trust that your intuition is going to let you know, right? Yeah, House Panther. That's, you know, I think that my little guy here is quite unique. He is very sweet. He is a big boy, but he is the sweetest kitty, and I think that he's very intuitive, if I can say so. Archa, hey, you're a good boy. He loves to cuddle, but he doesn't like to. He likes to cuddle on his terms. He loves to lay on top of your legs, like he likes to stretch out across your legs. Don't you? Hey, you're a good boy. Yes. Okay. Can you go sit on the table? Go sit on the table? Oh, it's a good boy. Yes. You can go resume looking at kitties and squirrels and all sorts of other wonderful things that you're out there doing. Yes, I was thinking about getting a puppy. My husband and I want a puppy because I don't feel safe in my neighborhood, and that's not because the neighborhood is unsafe, it's just because of my issues. And so I thought that getting a dog would be helpful because it would help to get me out of the house, get me some daily exercise. Also, I've had dogs my entire life growing up, and cats are a different relationship than dogs are. So yeah, that's what we were doing to think about getting a puppy. Okay. Linda says, been doing more of the quietude, and I know I need to be patient and allow. Sometimes I think that we don't, because we're, especially in the moment when you're looking, you know what I mean? When you're looking for clarity, or when you know that you're searching for something and you feel like you can't find it, that sometimes we miss it. Because we even though we're not focused on a thing, we're focused on the overall thing, the outcome of the thing, right? What the thing is going to do for us, why we want the thing in the first place. Now this may, I'm not, I don't, maybe just ask. Maybe just ask Spirit. Like, could you give me a nudge in a direction? Can you give me a sign, before you go to sleep tonight? Ask if can you make it more clear in my dreams so that I understand? If they have a particular thought or feeling as to which direction that you should go into, right? Thanks, JR. Appreciate your co-signing on that, because I'm not sure if it's a good idea. Do you know what I mean? But I mean, for all the right reasons, I want that. Hi, Gypsy JJ. Happy Monday, my friend. Did you, Cat Mama? Oh my goodness. Wow. Yeah. 100%. All right, Jan's Free. Can I get a reading for the month? I have had a rough winter. I'm sorry that you've had a rough winter, Jan's Free. I don't like hearing that. But let's hope that we can pull some cards for you and see what's going on. Okay. All right. Happy Monday to everyone. Please don't forget to hit the thumbs up. Hit the bell notification so you know whenever I upload a new video, so you don't miss out. And I'm going to be trying to do more of these pop-up lives instead of, schedule, because I, just like Linda, have to try new things. So, this Friday, coming up at 7 p.m. Eastern, We're just going to be doing some fun cards and chat, as I'm calling it, and it's with the A team. So the A team is Allie from Heart and Soul Connected, Ivana Intuitive, Angela, Cardomancy Mesquite, and Anna Banana. So just here to have some fun, toss some cards, do some readings, have a few laughs. So I hope you guys can tune in for that. And on Sunday, we have Lady Soul coming for some mediumship readings. So there's that. Lots of exciting things happening in February. Like, for example, here's an exclusive. You ready? Just between us. Susan Lynn is coming to visit Dozen Cats. Shh, don't tell anybody I'm not yet. I'm not ready to announce it yet. I'm kidding. Jody Roberts, which is a frequency reader, like a music frequency reader, is coming to Dozen Cats. She's going to give us a whole demonstration. She has 10 gongs, like the most magnificent singing bowl. I mean, she's incredible, absolutely incredible. So she's coming to Dozen Cats. We have Adrian from Red Lentil Healing coming to Dozen Cats to do some chakra readings. Lots of good stuff happening. So hope that you guys stay tuned. All right. Let me see here what we've got for Miss Jan's Free. Thank you, Miriam. I appreciate you saying that. Like, I want to try and bring quality content to you guys. And you know, it's stuff that's informative and helpful, but I don't want to like overguest myself. And so I am going to be trying to balance that out a little bit more, because, you know, you sort of get a bit guest happy. And it's not because, you know, I want to work with people or I don't want to work with people. It's just, you know, I love just this, just me and you guys. You know what I mean? I kind of like don't want to share y'all with people. You know what I mean? In a good way, not in a creepy way, weird way, in a good way. All right. Oh, and we have Longman Tarot coming to visit too, which is Richie. And thanks, Miriam. Thank you, Jan's Free. Thank you, Linda. You guys are all so sweet. Thank you, Genealogy. Okay. All right. All right, Jan's Free. I think I'm getting somewhere here for you, love. Now, I'm not asking you to tell me what the situation is. I'm just going to show you the cards that I have. And then if they resonate with you, then that's fantastic, right? And can we just talk for a minute? Friends, my goodness, how awesome was it to have Lena here? That was such a great conversation for the interrogation thing. And I do that, you know, whether you're learning tarot or you're not learning tarot, I think that some of the guests that we have had and the different questions that we ask can be taken in other instances and situations. You know, if you're looking for a job, if you're trying to contemplate whether you need to, you know, go back to school, or if you are just like seeking direction. Because the general gist of what I'm hearing from every guest so far that we've had on that segment is it's about trusting yourself. It's about listening to your intuition, listening to your inner wisdom, right? Listening to your gut instinct and believing in yourself, standing in your power and owning it. Like all of those kinds of things, reoccurring themes. At least that's what I'm hearing. And I think that that's fantastic, because it can be applied to many things, not just about learning tarot, right? Oh, I'm so happy to hear that, Cat Mama. She is absolutely lovely. And I was thrilled to have her come on the channel. She doesn't collaborate with a lot of people, so that meant a great deal to me. And of course, you know, when Linda G was here back in November, I mean, I was just thrilled. And, you know, I don't know if you guys know this or not, and I'm not tooting my own horn, although it's going to sound like I'm tooting my own horn. I went live one Friday night, and I was sitting outside in the living room just before the holidays, right? So showing you all the Christmas decor and stuff. And Linda G popped in the chat and said to me, maybe one time I'd like to come to her channel. I'm like, of course. I mean, it's gonna make me cry. It was like that amazing moment of acceptance, you know what I mean, and validation. And she is incredibly busy, and she's incredibly gracious with her time. She supports so many people, and if it never happens, if it never comes to fruition, just the fact that she said that to me, because I know in the moment that she meant it, literally gave me a spring in my step for like a month and a half. And I'm just, I'm very, very fortunate for the people that support me. And I am so like overjoyed. It's a true blessing, honestly. It really is. All right. Jan's Free, here's what I've got for you, love. So we start out with the Four of Swords. So this is the rough winter that you were talking about, right? This is retreat. This is an opportunity or a period of time where you've sort of had to sort of, go within and give yourself some self-care, some self-love, right? Right now, you've got the Page of Wands. So this is about inspiration. So you may not be feeling inspired maybe at the moment, but it's coming. The new moon that happened yesterday, this is what this is all about. It's about new beginnings, new ideas, new inspirations. The inspiration is on its way. Inspiration in terms of putting a little spring in your step, right? The challenge that you have right now is the Three of Cups. So the Three of Cups is joy. It's lunch with your besties. It's working together with others. It can be about siblings or best friends. And it's in a challenge position. So if that situation, the rough winter, has anything to do with the people that are involved in this card, I'm not asking you to tell me. I'm just saying I'm feeling that, okay? On the bottom of the deck, which is the energy that's sort of like overall for the reading, we've got the Ten of Swords. This is walking away from something because it no longer serves you, right? You're walking towards something new because this is the end of a cycle. So the two extra cards that I pulled, the two oracle cards, we have the cicada, which is your voice, right? This is communication. This is feeling heard. This is acceptance. This is a feeling of belonging. This is, the ability to be able to say how you feel and that your feelings are validated by another, right? And the last card that I got was surrender the idea that you can fix someone. And the bottom of the card says, it is time for a relationship to shift. It doesn't work to try to fix someone. Each person must be accountable for his or her own healing. So, if someone has told you something or someone has said something to you that you are struggling with trying to forgive or get past or work through, then this makes total sense to me. We often love the people that we love because of things that have happened over a course of a period of time, right? Like, back in 1999, you did this, that, and the other. And I'm not trying to minimize it. I'm just trying to explain where I'm coming from. But that doesn't mean that in 2017, when you treated me like crap, that's okay. Because you've known me for 20 years kind of idea doesn't give you the right to treat me badly. And we often do that, which is very odd to me overall, where we like take it out on the ones that we love and that we care the most about. And the reason why we do that is because we think that they're going to understand, right? We think that they're going to be able to forgive us because they know us or something. So again, I don't know if I'm right. I don't know if I'm on the right track or not. Not asking you to validate the situation, but if this situation or if these cards are accurate, you need to find your voice. You need to feel like you're being heard, that you're being accepted, and you need to be able to trust in that. And if you can't, then you need to put up some boundaries to protect yourself, because you're worth protecting. You're no one's doormat. You're no one's doormat. Let me pull a little mini chakra love deck card for you. I'm going to go back up and read all the comments. Hi, Mary Thornberry. Happy Monday, my friend. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. All right. A card for Jan's Free, please. Card for Jan's Free. Beautiful. Now, this might not make sense to you. It makes perfect sense to me. We've got the crown chakra, and it is divinity. The stone that they mention here is pink lace agate, and the message says, recognize the divine in the mirror, meaning recognize your own beauty in the mirror. Recognize who you are, right? Standing up for yourself, standing up for your power, right? Recognizing that you deserve to be treated with nothing but absolute, like, beauty and absolute happiness and absolute joy, absolute love and blessings, right? You deserve that. So I hope that helps, Jan's Free. That's what I got for you, love. Hi, Trillium Tarot. Good morning, Stephanie. Happy Monday, my friend. How are you? Good to see you. Teresa, good to see you, my friend. Hope you're doing well, love. Happy Monday. Woohoo, it's Monday. All right. Thank you, Miriam. Have yourself a great Monday, my friend. Thank you for being here. Blessings and hugs to you all, and JR, continued prayers. If you're not still able to see it, perhaps you'll hear it. Know that we are all thinking about you. So just going back up in the chat for a moment. So Miriam says, I think you're doing just right on your channel. Mama Meow said, I love Lena. We had such a great time yesterday. That's so awesome that you had a reading with Lena. Fantastic. Jan's Free says, that's awesome. Kelly Gypsy JJ says, it was a Christmas gift. It was indeed, my friend. Cat Mama Meow says, I love Linda. She is the same wonderful lady in person. So glad she reached out to you. So special. It made me feel amazing. I mean, I'm not going to lie about it. It really did. Because, we all, I don't care who you are. I don't care, we all wonder if we're making a difference, and if, what we're doing is right. If we're being heard. And her popping in the chat and saying that in a way let me know that I am, and that just made me feel amazing. It's the kind of, encouragement that your mom or your dad or like your grandma or someone like that would give you. And I don't have that. So that's why it means so much to me. Mary says, Kelly, you have so much to be proud of. So your tears of happiness show your graciousness. Good morning, everybody. Thank you, my friend. Appreciate you. Linda says, that's wonderful news. Kelly, you don't need validation from everyone. Just know that you're amazing inside and out. Thank you, my friend. That's very kind, very sweet, and I appreciate you all very much. You're welcome, Jane's Free. Mary says, I heard an astrologer the other day describe this year as coming back to the divine, which as a society we have gotten away from. Yeah, I think that it's the second guessing and the not being able to trust completely in, well, I'll just leave it up to the universe and see what happens. It's that kind of thing. Speaking of mom, there's 11 in the chat, so thank you, mommy. I love you and I miss you. Never ceases to amaze me, Spirit. And my mom, for that matter. Teresa says, Auntie Lena. Yes, absolutely. It was just so much fun to have her on. So I was telling everyone, in case you're all wondering what the heck we're talking about, I was just saying some of the people that are coming to visit in February. So, what was I going to say? I was going to say something and it has left me entirely. So, I know what I was going to say. So this month coming up in February will be all about, we're calling it Matters of the Heart. And so what that means is that as we go through the month of February, last year it was all about positivity. This year it's about matters of the heart. So it's about joy. It's about love. It's about our personal power. It's about our joy and our blessings, and it's those types of things, and our unconditional love, the people that support us and the people that we support. And so as we navigate throughout the month, those sort of topics will pop up from time to time. So that's what we're all about in February. So what else is coming up? I will be on Her213's channel on this Tuesday at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. And I may be on with Nancy Jean on Thursday. I'm waiting for Nancy Jean to let me know. We did some past life readings yesterday on Nancy Jean's channel, and it was wonderful. We had 34 questions before we even started. And so we said that we would come back on Thursday, where she's going to show you how to do a past life reading. Like if you were to book a past life reading, how that goes, like other than a mini read. So stay tuned for that. Make sure that you're subscribed and that you've got your notification bell clicked on so that you don't miss out on that. And as soon as I find out, I'll post it up. And then on Friday night, we're going to have some fun. That's at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. I'm calling it Chatting Cards with the A-Team. Very clever name. The A-Team is made up out of Ali from Heart and Soul Connected, with Ivana Intuitive, Anna Banana, and Angela, aka Cardomancy Muscate. So hope you guys can tune in for that. We're just going to toss some cards, have a chat, have some fun, and it's going to be fab. And then on Sunday, we have Lady Soul coming. That's at 3 p.m. Eastern Time for some mediumship and, card readings. So I hope you guys can tune in. And of course, in the meantime, make sure you watch the daily readings. Give us a good old thumbs up. Helps the channel get up in the ranks. And I want to say thank you to all the new subscribers to the channel. I'm most grateful and appreciative of all of your continued support. I'm truly grateful. If anyone is interested in booking a private reading with me, I'm creating a website. Yay! It's still under construction, so stay tuned for that. But my description in the description box below this video is how you can contact me to get a private reading. So I think I'm going to pull a postcard from Spirit and let you all go about your day. That's what I think we're going to do. Hi, Patty73. Happy Monday, my friend. I had a past life reading yesterday and it was fun. Yeah, Nancy Jean did past life reading on me, and I learned a great amount of information that made complete sense in terms of my healing journey. and allowed me to put some things away, to release the weight of carrying those burdens. In terms of, have you ever, for example, said, like, I don't know why I do that. I don't know why I keep repeating that same behavior. Not necessarily bad or good, just I don't know why I do that. I don't know why I act that way, why I react that way. And what came out in the reading allowed me to say, well, now I know why I do that. And I felt a sense of like relief with that, if that makes sense. I was able to stop, like, treating it as a negative and treating it as like it was a blame thing, like I was doing something wrong, if that makes sense. So I found it extremely helpful. All right, here's a postcard from Spirit for everybody. JR, don't forget to let me know how you're doing, okay, love? All right. Postcard from Spirit for January the 23rd. Can you believe it's like January 23rd already? It's crazy to me. Time is flying. Oh, it's getting cold here. Or maybe it's just because I'm drinking ice water. All right. So this is the front of the card. We've got the lovely unicorn here. Okay. And the back side of the card. Hopefully I can read it because it's really dark print. Here we go. Dear you, there is only one you, and you have a unique place in this universe. Sometimes situations come up that challenge you to be authentic, and that means you have to be fully yourself and let go of being what you think others may want. Now is not the time to conform to other people's standards or expectations. Be proud of who you are and be courageous. Stand tall in your convictions. Being yourself is a powerful statement and will only lead you to success and ultimately happiness. Don't compare yourself to other people. Want what you have. Choose what your heart wants and know that your purpose is yours alone. No one else can claim your magic nor take it away. When you place authenticity and originality high on your list of priorities and give them a prominent place in your awareness, extraordinary things happen. Your life is a beautiful one. Love you always and forever. Now, it is amazing to me. I mean, first of all, that's a magnificent message and so needed for so many people, myself included. And this message relates to the first cards that I pulled this morning. And there seems to have been a theme throughout all of the cards that we pulled here today. And that is that we are all, each of us, phenomenal beings. And we should not ever, ever allow ourselves to think otherwise. Right? The job that you have, where you live, what you wear, the color of your hair, none of those things determine your magic. No one else's opinion or validation or acceptance can dull your light, right? So continue to shine your light because you deserve to shine your light. The world deserves to see your light, and you deserve for your light to be seen. Mary says, emancipate yourself from mental slavery. None but ourselves can free our minds. Bob Marley, what that card makes me think of. Absolutely. Got to tell that negative inner critic, you know what? I'm not buying what you're selling anymore. Sorry. My friends, this has been lovely. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I wish you the very best this week, JR. We love you. We're thinking about you. And we send you many, many blessings for your day and what you're going through. And I personally am very proud of you because I know it's very difficult what you're doing. All right, my friends, from me to you, many blessings. Have yourself a fantastic day, and I will see you when we see each other next. Thanks for hanging out with me this morning. Lots of love. Many blessings. Bye, everybody.